Hi, my name is Esther. I'm a U.S. citizen and I live in Israel with my family, my husband and my 9 children. I did the lap band in July, mid-July, and it's been a very strange odyssey since I did the surgery because I really did not lose any weight at this point where I am now from the beginning, meaning the first day of the surgery. When I did the surgery, I weighed 106 kilo, and that is my weight now, which is 230 pounds for us Americans that don't go by kilo, for you to understand. I used the lap band in the beginning was very limiting in terms of how much food I could eat, what I could eat, and how I could eat. And that's something that anyone who's planning to do the surgery or anyone who has done it already is aware of, is that the food we eat now is supposedly supposed to be eaten slowly, chewed well, and when you feel full, you should not continue eating. Well, I lost 5 kilos, which is about 11, 12 pounds. In the first 3 months, I was very, very ecstatic. I had more energy. I did not have to sleep during the day. I felt like this was the most wonderful thing that could happen to me at this point in my life after being heavy for like 10 years. And the weight was coming off. I would go to my surgeon in Israel, in Tel Aviv actually, that's where I had the surgery done, every month, because what happens is when you have the lap band, you either do the surgery, then you're completely open. The cavity is open, meaning the band is not, it restricts you to a certain degree after the surgery, but it's not closed at all. You need a month to heal. But within that month, you still have to be careful what you eat. So what happened was, I was closed 6 weeks after surgery. He closed me 1 centimeter. And gradually we went up. At the last visit that I went to my surgeon, and now we're talking about it's the beginning of April. I think today is April 3rd. It's a Wednesday afternoon. What happened was, at that point, I told him that I'm just not losing weight, and I was closed 7 centimeters. Whoever had the surgery, you know, if I'm just wondering if in the States or in Europe or anywhere else, if it's the same method of when the banding is done, when you go to have it that injection in the port, there's a port, which means it's the place underneath your breastbone where the surgeon will insert the needle every time he wants to close you up some more. What's injected really is water, but the balloon blows up. Just like if you want to blow up a balloon, you have to put air into it. Anyways, the last time I went to my surgeon, he closed me a complete number. He closed me from 7 to 8, and that was too drastic. And I could not eat any solids. I could only drink and have soft foods that you don't even have to chew. And that made me feel out of control. I did lose 2 kilos, which is 8 pounds in those 2 weeks. But I guess our need to eat is so intense and so strong that I went to the hospital to be opened up. I didn't go back to his clinic because I was working during the hours that he accepts patients. Anyways, good changes did come anyways as a result of the surgery. My whole focus and the way I looked at myself after the surgery was different in terms of I looked at myself as I'm not this fat woman anymore. But with time, because I haven't been a success rate yet, I feel that my eating disorder is impeding me from the surgery being successful. Because if I find it hard to eat small amounts, and I feel this lack, like I have to eat something, so then how can I be closed? And then how could I proceed and lose weight? I didn't mention to you, to anyone who's watching, I really would like to be in touch through email or the phone with other women who are in the same predicament or who have actually had success and are losing weight. Especially women who are 40 and above. It's harder because our metabolism slows down, our weight is slowing us down, so it takes more effort, more mental effort and emotional effort to get us going and to be more active. I was a gym teacher. I taught aerobics when I was single. I weighed 105 pounds the day we got married, if that, 101 pounds. I was in great shape, and I really didn't become obese, quote unquote, until I was about 34, 35. That's when the weight started coming on, really more intensely. It was after my 8th birth. I think I mentioned that I have 9 children. So what happened was, it's been, I feel like I'm not successful with this, and that's not a very good thing for anyone's self-esteem. But I am very thankful that I am working now in a regular framework, in terms of time framework. I'm a high school English teacher in a boys' school, in a boys' high school here. And that has made me much happier than I was before. And that's something also that in the long run I think will help us overeaters, us compulsive overeaters, deal with our life, is to do things and to make sure that we get those things done where we can give to others what we have to give, and to not just focus on what we don't do, haven't done, can't do, etc. So I'm ready to be in contact with anyone who would like to call me or write to me, email me at okay, so my email address will be listed